What's up, guys? This is your boy Jalen here on another episode of Elevated Minds. Today's episode, I really just want to talk a little bit about really just some encouragement for those that might be making content, or you might be a singer, songwriter, rapper, or you started your business, or whatever it might be. It's going to apply to all of you. I just really want to talk about how when I started Elevated Minds, I never actually put my podcast on Spotify. So it was funny. So like, I'm like, it's called Elevated Minds Podcast, and I didn't even put any episodes on Spotify or Apple Music or anything. So I'm like, okay, I gotta like change that. So I do have like 3 or 4 episodes up there, but I have to do better. So I'm working on getting all the episodes that I have with the good sound quality. I want to use the ones with the good sound quality though, with my mic and everything. Those forward. I want to get those put on Spotify for you guys. So here's the thing. The whole story is I didn't realize that I had followers on Spotify, because I haven't been, like, a lot of y'all probably just now found out that I actually have the podcast on Spotify. Like, I never promote it. Like, I always do the videos like on YouTube and, Facebook, and I didn't even think about it. So anyways, long story short, in my mind, I haven't been promoting it, but I've been talking about it when I do Lyft. And so one thing I told myself is, while I'm doing Lyft, I'm giving like 20 to 40 rides per day. So that's a lot of people I'm coming into contact with, networking. So I have to network if I'm going to get this podcast out, because word of mouth helps just as much as posting and stuff like that. I can't not do word of mouth. And so like, I'm really passionate about my podcast, because what I talk about, I feel like, is things that anybody in the world can use to their advantage, or use for their learning and development and raising your consciousness. That's what this is all about. So I'm really passionate about Elevated Minds. So when I talk about it, I think people can see the spark in my eyes or something like that, and I guess they get inspired. So a lot of times people will tell me that, oh yeah, we're gonna add you. We're gonna add you. I'm gonna listen to your podcast. And, like, you hear people say that they're gonna do something, and you just expect that they're not really gonna do it. Like, they say, oh yeah, I'll do that, but what I'm saying, like, they're just trying to get you off your back type of thing. So I'd be thinking that sometimes, like, I talk about it, but people really do be into it. But my subconscious, I'm just like, oh, maybe they're not really that into it, and that's cool. I'm just gonna do it anyways. And anyways, my whole thing to say this, I'm expecting to have like 0 followers on there. And I looked the other day, and it was like at 47. And I know that's not a lot. Like, I know that's not a big number, but my point is, that's 47 people that I hadn't even been posting. Like, I haven't even been posting that to like my subscribers and followers. Haven't been doing none of that. But I have 47 followers just from me speaking, planting that seed, word of mouth. I probably talked to 100 people, 200, 300 people about it, but 47 of those people decided to subscribe to my podcast. Like, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? So my whole point of that whole story was, listen, this is going to apply to, like I said before, singers, songwriters, and whoever's doing something that takes a lot of skill and time and effort. And a lot of times you're going to see, or you're going to be putting in a lot of work, but not seeing the results of your hard labor right away. So what I'm saying to you guys is, keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. I know that it might look like nothing's going on, like you're putting in all this work and you're not getting anything back in return. But this is where you gotta put away the self-gratification, because like, you gotta think about this. When you're planting a strawberry plant, you want to plant some strawberries and have a strawberry plant. You got to put the seeds in the ground, right? You got to water it. It's got to get hit by the sun. You got to keep it nice. You got to take care of it. You got to tend to it for days. Do you see sprouts on the first day? Do you see sprouts in the first week? Maybe you might see a little sprout after the first week, 2 weeks or something like that. But for it to become a plant, you don't see it. You're putting in all this work. You're watering it. You're making sure the sunlight's there. You're making sure nothing else touches it. You're making sure nothing else gets to it. You're letting it grow and cultivate. You're putting in the work every single day. You're putting in the work every single day. You might not see any results right away. That's the thing. We get so caught up on self-gratification. We need it right now. We need it right now. You know what I'm saying? We had to get out of that, because the thing is, the work that you're putting in is not going to waste. You know what I'm saying? The work that you're putting in, you're grinding, you know what I'm saying? You're putting it in, but it might not be seen. You can't see, you know, the accumulation of this work that you're putting in, but best believe that you're actually doing something. It's making a difference. So that's the whole gist of the message today is, no matter what you're doing, if you're working at something, you're trying to get better at something, you're trying to master a business, trying to, you know, get some income, you know, passive income, if you're trying to learn an instrument or a new language, whatever it might be that you're trying to do, whatever goal it is, this applies to you. Keep putting in the work, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes just put your head down and start doing the work. And I know it feels like, you know, you're just throwing things into the wind. You're just shooting in the dark and you don't know if it's actually going to break through. But the thing is, persistence and consistency is always going to be your key when it comes. I know I say that a lot, but consistency and persistence is the key to reaching any type of goals. And that's just the way it is. I just wanted y'all to know, you know, stay encouraged. Whatever it is you're doing, keep going. Don't quit. I know it gets hard sometimes. I know you get discouraged. I know sometimes people don't believe in you, but don't even worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about what they're saying. Like, just like DJ Khaled said, God did. If no one else believed in you, God did. If anybody else, you did. You know what I'm saying? It don't really matter, because when you actually put it to work and this thing starts to come to fruition, then the people that were naysayers, the ones that were saying they can't see the vision, they gonna see it, because it's here now. You know what I'm saying? It's in fruition. The fruit is there now. Sometimes people don't believe in you until you bear that fruit. You know what I'm saying? When you pull up that strawberry plant and then it's there, and then you're like, dang, they're like, whoa, they was really putting in the work. That's crazy. Then they start to believe in you. Sometimes it's just like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't be discouraged. As long as you believe in yourself and God believe in you, you good. You know what I mean? So that's all I got for y'all today, man. Stay encouraged, y'all. Be good. We are approaching June. We almost in June, man. That's crazy. We in May right now. And yeah, make sure we stand on our goals, because like 2024 is right around the corner. Before you know it, it's going to be, you know, October, November, December. You're gonna be like, oh man, I haven't done none of my goals. So, you know what I'm saying? We gotta all make sure that we stand on those. You know, sometimes we fall off, but we gotta get back at it. You know what I mean? So, all right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't, follow me, subscribe. All that stuff's gonna be down below in the description box. Love you guys. Stay elevated.